I don't want another family to go through what we have gone through. It's been a very difficult period.
Jacob Marfo's son Ezra died of cancer last week. But as he goes through the impossible journey of planning a funeral for a 2-year-old, he's already committing to keep others from the grief of losing a loved one while waiting for a stem cell match.
Ezra spent 2 years on this earth, but we don't want to forget about the 2 years that he spent here. He died of cancer, and the solution would have been a stem cell from someone. So what is the process? It is a simple saliva swab that takes less than 2 minutes.
Because stem cell donors require a genetic match, your best shot of finding a donor is someone with the same ethnic background. And right now, less than 1% of Canada's donor pool is of Black, African, or Caribbean descent.
I mean, any patient can find difficulty in finding their match, but when someone comes from a diverse background, it makes it even more difficult for them to find these matches.
Adrian San Juan believes education is key, saying most people just don't know about stem cell donations. Before working for the Canadian Blood Services, her sister needed a donor. It took a year of organizing swabbing events in Canada's Filipino community to find a match.
Stem cells, if you're ever called to be a match for someone, is very simple these days. We still have a lot of people thinking that they have to donate their stem cells through bone marrow, which is a small surgical procedure. But actually, 90% of the time, most donors will donate through apheresis, which is very similar to a blood donation.
For the Marfos, the Alberta family is sending their thanks to all the hundreds of people who swabbed for Ezra, as they plan to continue events across the country to build representation, saying an event in Hamilton this weekend went ahead after news of Ezra's death.
They heard the news, they saw it, but then they still went ahead to do it because they realized this is not just about Ezra, it is for the entire nation.
Knowing each swab was for more than just Ezra, but for those who need stem cells in the future.
He's a helper, and he was a very selfless boy, and so we want to continue to honor him that way by being selfless.
In Edmonton, Carly Robinson, City News.